Hello, here's what's moving the markets. Concerns in Libya has supported oil prices amid a mixed overnight session, and UK PMA attempted to justify her discussions with Labour Party leader Corbyn. Okay, let's break down the developing stories. Oil was in focus overnight, elevated by the fighting taking place in Libya, where the risk of a new oil supply outage from the OPEC member is high. Crude futures edged higher to continue the bull run. Asian stocks were mixed overnight, even after Trump's top economic advisor said the US and China trade deal is close. Market participants have already priced in this information early on last week, and we are waiting for a formal agreement before stepping up on their bids. The yen held firm as risk sentiment continues to minimize in the hopes of a deal. The Brexit deadlock continues. Members of Parliament have called for a second referendum proposal, while PMA took an unusual step of filming a social media video in an attempt to justify her ongoing talks with Labour leader Corbyn. Sterling remains steady as Brexit talks between PMA and Corbyn continue today. European leaders will be meeting in Brussels on Wednesday to discuss May's request to extend Article 50. The laggard in currencies was the Australian dollar, which slipped below spot 71 handle against the dollar due to sluggish job vacancies survey. This week, investors will gauge the release of the FOMC minutes, which is out on Wednesday, for further clarification on the next monetary policy steps after policymakers' forecasts suggested there would be no further rate hikes this year. In the cryptocurrency market, last week's dramatic price rise was a result of a major short squeeze in a low liquidity environment. A major Bitcoin buy order was split between at least 3 major exchanges and resulted in an upwards pressure which led to a $500 million in short covering on BitMEX. We've also noted as the price of crypto surged, so did the search volume. Google Trends reveal that search interest for the keyword Bitcoin is at its highest level since November. The World Economic Forum issued a report which showed 40 central banks are exploring Bitcoin as well as blockchain technology. Switzerland remains at the forefront of Bitcoin adoption as a large publishing giant has announced it will start paying salaries in Bitcoin. The US Security and Exchange Commission has released regulatory guidance in which crypto offerings constitute a security and falls under existing securities law. Any project issuing tokens to US citizens will have greater regulatory clarity. Looking ahead, highlights include for the week, in the US we will have the release of FOMC minutes, inflation rate, factory orders and the Michigan consumer sentiment along with JOLTS job openings. In the Eurozone, the ECB will meet to set their monetary policy to which no change is expected. Eurozone industrial output and Germany's foreign exchange and foreign trade. In the UK, monthly GDP, industrial production and trade balance. In Asia, we have China's trade balance, inflation rate and producer price data, along with Japan's consumer confidence and machinery orders. Canada will release their housing starts, building permits and new housing prices. Brexit will be the focus as headlines will change risk tones and lead to the session on the latest development from the European Council meeting taking place. Please do remember to like and comment on this video. Also subscribe to our free weekly newsletter and receive updates directly to your inbox. More info in the bio, and I will see you on the next Traders Report. Thank you for listening and have a good trading day.